Hello everyone, welcome back. Today video I have some announcement to make because I believe that we are going to do something amazing. On this channel, School of Failure, like I told you on my previous video that I want to go deep dive inside the topic of failure. I want to find out what people think about failure. I want to find out what are they feeling, why people are so afraid when they fail. Failure is the process to succeed. There is no, there's never a success without failure. And this is my goal with this channel. And together, we want to build a big community where we talk only about failure, where we teach people how to fail, how to be okay with failure, and how to move on. Because in life, we all fail at some point. It doesn't matter who you are, you fail. No once, not twice, but many, many times. And one also my goal with this channel, I'm going to convert it in a podcast channel on YouTube and also on other platforms, so that we'll hear your voice, to give the voice to you, to be able to express yourself about failure. And in one of my videos, I say that most of the time we don't talk about failure. We always talk about the fact that people have succeed, the fact that people have achieved the dream goal or get the dream life. But what happened? It does not happen suddenly like this. There is a process in between where you start and where you are now. There is a process, and there's a failure process between those two stages. Right now, maybe you have your dream life. You have accomplished everything you wanted to accomplish, and maybe you have accomplished maybe 50% of that, right? But notice, from where you start until now, there was many failure between those two stages. And this is my point. This is where I want to focus. I don't want to focus on where somebody started. I don't want to focus on where somebody is now. I want to focus in between that process, so that you can learn, so that you can get something from that, so that you can appreciate the process. And this is the reason why I'm going to invite people on this channel. So we are going to discuss about failure. This is School of Failure. And before those people came on this postcard with me, I just want to give some announcement about the different topic I'm going to talk about the coming months. And those topics are so important, really important for you, for everybody. And this is about failure. So let me grab my note and let me tell you. So the first topic we are going to talk about here will be the psychology impact of failure on the personal growth. We talk about that, how you are being impacted on your personal life from the failure you had. And the second topic will be failure as catalyst for innovation. Like I told you, when you fail and then you succeed come from many failure. We will see how failure can be a catalyzer for your innovation and growth. And the third topic will be here the cultural perception of failure. It, we are going to talk about the cultural perception of failure, because depending on one culture to another culture, we don't see failure on the same way. Let me just grab you some small example. You know, back in Europe, first of all, back in Africa, when you fail, it's catastrophic. At my time, it's really a catastrophic. Why? Because all the things that we learn in Africa is coming from Europe. And in Europe, when I moved to Europe, when you fail, it's also catastrophic. Back in my time. And the first time when I saw some documentary about people who succeed in US, Canada, that's where I understand that I don't have to be ashamed about my failure. You see, when I say cultural perspective about failure, it's what I'm talking about. But we will talk about that in this podcast. And here, the 4 topics we are going to talk about here is the role of failure in education. Yes, you and I, we know that when we fail, it's like everything, it's like the sky is falling down on our head. But we don't need to be afraid. We don't need to be ashamed. Yes, we can fail. But we fail, we learn. We fail, we learn. For sure. This is why we are going to talk about the role of failure in education. And the 5th topic we are going to talk about is this is really good. This is really good. This is a really good topic. Overcoming the fear of failure. How do you overcome the fear of failure? And this is also one of the main goals of this channel, because we want to teach you to overcome the fear of failure. I really love that. You know, in one of our videos, I said that I embrace the failure as my best friends. Failure is my best friend. Yes, I will say I'm in love with failure, because anytime that I fail, I'm sure that I'm learning something. Anytime I'm failing, I'm sure I'm learning something. Until the moment that when I don't fail, I say, oh, I'm asking myself a question. I am on the right path? Because when I fail, for me it's a trigger to say you are on the right path and you are learning something. Now the 6th point here will be the historical example of failure leading to success. Like I told you, failure leads you to success. There's nobody out there who succeed without failure. They fail, they stand up, they try again, they fail, and they try again, they fail, and they try again, they fail, and when they fail, they are mastering. When they fail, anytime they fail, they learn something and they master it until they succeed. This is how a child is doing. When a child starts to walk, the child is going to fall down many times. As you were also a child. When you start to walk, you fail many times. Or when the child starts to talk, he don't pronounce the word correctly. But he's learned. He never give up. Why you, as a grown man, as a grown woman, an adult, why are you afraid to fail? Why are you ashamed to fail? And this is what we are going to see in this podcast. And the 7th point here that we are going to talk, the topic that we're going to talk about, this is about the economic impact of business failure. How the economy are impacted when you fail with your business. Then we are going to talk about. And the 8th topic here, the 8th point, will be failure in sport. Yes, you can add to the greatest of the greatest athlete out there. They will tell you how many times they fail. Look at Michael Jordan. Look at Michael Schumacher. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at Samuel Eto'o. Look at Messi, Lionel Messi. Have you ever asked them? If you ask them, we say, oof, failure was my best friend. So, we are going to see the failure in sport. And the 9th point here, topic here will be the ethic of failure. The ethic of failure. Be confident when you fail. Accept you fail. Take the responsibility of your failure. Don't blame someone. Don't put the fault on someone else because of your mistake, because you failed on something. So this is about the ethic of failure. We are going, in the last one will be, the last topic here will be reframing failure. Because when you fail, you need to reframe it so that you understand why you fail. So that, and you know what to learn, and then move on. That's why we say reframe failure. These are the 10 topics I am going to talk about in this podcast, the common months with you guys. So, and the people that I'm going to invite on this podcast will be people from different industries, so that we can have a solid foundation. What is a failure? What to do about that, and how to manage failure. I'm not going to teach you how to avoid failure, no, because you will never avoid failure. This is not my point here. I'm here to teach you to embrace your failure, to make failure your best friend. You love. Yes. And this is how you are going to succeed. This is how you will know that you are on the right path. So, my friend, on the comment below, share with us what is bigger failure and why are you afraid about that. See you on my next podcast.